We're reacting to angry cops. Let's hop into the video. The Army blew $100 million in failed recruiting ad with The Rock. Let's dive in.
The United States Army blew $11 million on 2 Instagram posts and a UFL sponsorship. Thanks, Dwayne.
Damn.
But don't worry, not to be
You're
outdone, the
welcome.
National Guard blew $88 million
Huh?
by sponsoring a NASCAR. A freaking NASCAR.
88 million?
Straight and they were gonna be turned into the lamp.
All that and more on today's What the Frig is the Army Doing with My Money? This isn't
Facts,
the first time
facts,
that I've
facts,
talked about
facts,
some
facts.
failed recruiting campaigns.
Yeah, remember the one with the World War II soldier, but it was the other enemy photos, National Guard?
That the United States
Let's continue.
military has put out. Look no further than a video I put out a couple months
Yeah.
ago when the National Guard accidentally put German World War II soldiers
Yep.
in one of their banners. And by one of, I
Yeah.
mean several very large banners. To get people to join
Huge
the Army
banners.
National Guard. People wonder why our recruiting numbers are low. Mismanagement of funds could be potentially why. But before I
True.
break down how the United States Army has misspent almost $100 million in failed recruiting campaigns,
Yep.
a word from our sponsor, Lumen.
Get your money.
Get a little bit of backstory here. Take ourselves all the way back to April 2023. The Army sponsored the XFL and had
Oh, the
limited
USL,
success in
UFL.
the XFL promotions.
XFL,
but the
USL.
XFL and the USFL combined to become
Yes.
the UFL. Lots of acronyms. Hopefully that's it. But who owns the UFL now, AC? I'm glad you asked. Well, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
The Rock
And if you ask him what he's smelling,
is cooking.
he would tell you United States Department of Defense funds, because they
Facts.
decided to throw some money at them. But like I said, the previous promotions with the XFL left the Army a little hesitant to sponsor non-major sports. Sorry,
Damn,
ESPN
crazy.
Ocho.
ESPN 8, The Ocho. Bringing
The Ocho. That's a classic.
sports from around the globe since 1999.
Yeah, the juice wasn't
Classic,
worth the squeeze in, women's bobsledding, I guess. But the United States Army Chief of Staff General George,
The stars.
he didn't want to hear that. He knows what the kids like, and the kids like The Rock.
Right. They like The Rock when he was in wrestling. That's like the 90s, 80s. The Rock in the movies. I love Moana. So, anyways, let's continue.
Ain't you seen Jumanji? The Tooth Fairy?
Not the Tooth
Fast
Fairy.
and Furious?
Okay,
Now,
Fast and
Army
Furious, he
marketing
was good in
officials
that.
told General George, hey, listen, this probably isn't going to work out. We've tried things like this before.
I'm a 4-star general. Do what I say. That's what he's gonna say. $20 right now.
And the XFL being one of them, we should probably be hesitant to just throw a large sum of money directly
Right.
at the UFL and Mr. Rock Johnson. But General George knows better. He's got the stars and he's in charge.
Facts.
So he pushed it forward. And when military.com asked General George's spokesman, Colonel Butler, why is the
Oh.
general signing off on the deal now? Where's the evidence that this could be positive? A very valid question. And
Good question.
in a move of utter transparency, Colonel Butler refused to show them any sort of documentation that would back up the change.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay,
red flag. So
General.
you're telling me that the general wanted to use The Rock and the UFL, mainly
Yep.
The Rock. And then the Army marketing campaign people were like, is
Let's be real. The general just wanted to meet The Rock. I can say what I want because I got my DD14 blanket.
it's not going to work, here's the stats. And then the general said, well, fuck it, we're doing it anyway.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
And then
Facts.
Colonel Butler, spokesman, says, yeah, we're going to do it. Military.com says, hey, well, then why? Show us why, the change
Yeah.
of mind happened. No, we're not going to give you any of that information. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, Arby.
Ooh.
And it's gone.
$11 million down the drain, but we got to suspend all the privates and flip a military base upside down if somebody misplaces nods.
Facts,
Okay.
facts.
And part of this $11 million deal was that the U.S. Army was going to pay The Rock $1 million per singular Instagram post.
What? Yo, Arby. Hold on. I'm not The Rock, but I could do a lot better than posting one photo. I can give you a whole video, TikTok, short, full YouTube video on why people should join the Army, and I could do it for $100,000. Save you some money, Army. Just saying. Self promotion
About the
myself out
Army.
there.
How do you fuck up money that easy, Dwayne?
Damn, it's crazy.
We'll see. Now, out of this, I will say I understand why General George would want to utilize the almost 400 million followers
That's crazy.
The Rock has on Instagram. That is going to put a message out to a lot of people. And if you or I would be worried and bring up the question, well, where's this $11 million going to come from?
Exactly.
General George and his spokesman have said it all to ease. They said that the $11 million is not going to come from the traditional Army marketing budget. Wait, so then where's it coming from? So you're saying you're taking $11 million out of something that's not marketing and putting it towards the right?
General, where are you pulling this money from? Your ass or the taxpayers' dollars? Which one is it coming from? 4-star General.
Why wouldn't we take it from the marketing thing? Every Army guy's been told you can't take money from one place and put it into the other.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Property from one place to the other a million freaking times.
Yep.
But somehow, now funding isn't an issue. We can just grab $1 million out of freaking anywhere and just throw it to the Rock social media account?
Exactly.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, man.
The amount of times I've been told you can't go on annual training because we don't have the funds. But we got
Exactly.
funds for schooling. Well, if we have funds for schooling, how come I can't go on training? Well, that's
Exactly.
schooling funds. We can't transfer that over to training funds. Oh, but this time
That's
it's
Arby.
easy. But okay, all right, let's just see how it goes. It's not like we already figured this out from the beginning of the freaking video. So April 2023, well, now here we're coming back to August of
Right.
2024, almost 18 full months. And what's the number of recruits that we got from this thing, huh? 1,000?
Maybe more?
Well, they said it didn't do so great. 500?
Huh? We spent $11 million. Hey, Rock, I love you, bro. Rock scam y'all niggas. The Rock scammed the Army, bro. Yo, everyone's a scammer, bro. Fuck it. Damn.
200?
200?
100?
No.
50? To quote military.com, the UFL deal was so catastrophic it led to a projected loss of 38 enlisted.
Oh, so we went negative on picking up people. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Negative? How do we lose people from putting commercials out there? They're that bad that 38 freaking kids were like, well, I was gonna join, and then the
Never
fucking
mind.
shitty UFL and The Rock Johnson. Well, absolutely not. Garbage. I'm removing my enlistment and going
Damn.
elsewhere. Quitting, if you will.
That's crazy.
Some others might say an early retirement. A projected loss of 38 enlistments. Come on, Army. That's the most Army math I've ever heard in my life.
Facts.
How do you get negative enlistments? Army planners use various metrics to judge whether time and money could be better spent in other efforts. And
No
the
shit.
effort and resources spent on the UFL were seen by the service as a net negative for recruiting. So no, 36 or 38, whatever the number is, people didn't just like quit and say, well, I was gonna join, but the Rock sucked, or the UFL's
Damn.
boring and I hate their quirky kickoff. I kind of like the kickoff, actually.
The
So I'm
kickoff's pretty
outta
good,
here.
though.
No, the Army said we spent this amount of money, but basically wasted more time than we should have, which
Yep.
could have resulted in other enlistments. So not only did we get nobody, but the additional waste of time and resources actually prevented us from going out.
All right, I need somebody that's actively in the Army. Do they still do bonuses when y'all guys sign up? I know like certain jobs had some bonuses when I was going in the Army back in 2013. But are they still doing bonuses? Get some people $10,000. They'll sign up for 10 bands. You know what I'm saying?
and getting more recruits in other ways. Oh. Now, with all of this information, I'll break it down even further. The Rock's
Right.
got 400 million people on Instagram that follow him, just about. Things like 3 or 4 million short. And part of this
Right.
$11 million deal was that the U.S. Army was going to pay The Rock $1 million per singular Instagram post about the Army. A total of 5 posts. Now that means that $5 million out of the 11 would go to the
Right,
Rock
right.
just for Instagram, and
Right.
6 million out of the 11 would then be going to the UFL, which had like U.S. Army on the field, spray painted on there, and U.S. Army on all the jerseys.
Yeah, that's
That's cool.
dope.
Now, out of those 5 posts, The Rock only posted 2. He failed to post 3.
Rock, so we dropping the bag. You only got 2 million? They want to give you 5. Yo, Army, seriously, hit me up. I will do it for literally $10,000 per post on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube. Give me a U.S. Army representative. I would do it for cheap. Y'all be saving money and getting people into the Army, bro. Use your veterans, bro. Damn.
Instagram posts. And
The
now
Rock
United
dropped
States
the
Army
bag.
is
I would've
saying,
been
well, we
posting
want some of our
every
money
day.
back because you didn't come through. 3. All you had to post was three
more
Instagram posts about the Army, and you would have gotten.
Hell, you could have went to an Army base and shoot some guns and, you know, say this is the cool stuff you can do in the Army. Go to Houston, Texas, Fort Hood, shoot a battle tank. Come on, Rock.
Your entire $5 million,
my headphones.
not including the 6 that they already spent for the UFL. You would have been fine. You'd been well within your contract, even though it
Why
didn't
is
end
my
up helping the
headphone
Army
dying?
that much.
Wait,
But
I can't
now,
even hear the video. I'm sorry, guys. My headphones are fully charged and they keep dying. I might have to get new headphones, bro. I have to get new headphones. Yo, still series. When are we gonna fix this problem? Okay, I gotta go back a little bit. There we go.
gotten your entire $5 million, not including the 6 that they already spent for the UFL. You would have been
All right.
fine. You'd been well within your contract, even though it didn't end up helping the Army that